Kind of a funny story how I was able to hook up with Hankook. Derek from Trent Fab facilitated everything, asked me if I would be interested in running a different tire manufacturer, and I said, yeah, I'm in.
I was cruising Facebook one day and I seen the Samurai pop up for sale on Marketplace, and I kind of hemmed and hawed over it, and then it disappeared for a while, and I kind of ended it at that. And I seen it pop up for sale again about a month later, and I knew, I was like, if I don't buy that, I'm gonna regret it.
My biggest criteria on the off-road tire is it has to obviously be durable, has to have a great tread, pliable soft wall, but not soft where I pop it, so it has a good balance in the rocks and the desert. So we came out testing the day after Christmas, Thursday, Friday. Had the tires on the car, ran it, and they did excellent. We were out testing and tuning on Monday on the out here on the lake bed at KOH. We were ripping around, just getting feel for the car, getting feel for the motor, making sure everything's great. Motor started to have a little flutter in it. I was hoping it was just a misfire with a spark plug wire burning out or something. Unfortunately, it was detrimental and it blew up. Broke a valve in the number 8 cylinder and shot the valve stem right into the intake manifold. So we had to do the toe of shame back in the pits, pulled it off, tore it down, found that we broke the motor, not salvageable. By 10:30 in the morning, we had a brand new LSX motor sitting in front of our camp, ready to put it in. By 5:30 in the afternoon, we had the car fired and running. We buttoned it up by about 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, took it out for a shakedown run for about a half an hour, 45 minutes, and went and talked to the King of the Hammers officials to see if we are able to qualify on Wednesday, because we missed our qualifying on Tuesday. And they were gracious enough to let us qualify on Wednesday. We believe we qualified in the top 30-ish, 40. That changed our strategy a little bit. So we have to run a little bit harder in the desert than I like, because I like to get past as many cars as I can before we get in a rock. Because once we start getting in the rocks, we get bottlenecks.
As far as air pressure, we started the week out at about 30 pounds, and we've noticed that our ride suffered a little bit, and so we were riding a little rough, bumping over things and doing stuff. So we dropped our air pressure down to about 20 pounds, and we noticed the tires start to conform around rocks a lot better. They started heating up a lot better when we had to spin them. And overall, 20 pounds of air pressure seems to be the sweet spot for our car. We've been out pre-running all week. The tires have been performing awesome. We've been getting out on some rocks, and we've been able to actually heat the tires up a little bit, and they'll hop a little bit, and then we'll grip right up and pull you up some stuff that I didn't think that this thing would actually go up. Yeah, and kind of as far as strategy for going into next week, we're just trying to keep pre-running, get good notes, not tear it apart in the desert, save it for the rocks, and try to make up as much time as we can in the rocks, because we only have 65 horse, so we're using all of it.
Once we got the Hankook Dynapros, we took them off, took them out as soon as we got them on the lake bed. We found after some testing, 20 miles is about the heat cycle and time that the tire needs to cook the oils out, break the bands in, get everything to start flexing and gripping. Once we get 20 miles in, we have zero problems with grip on dirt or rock.
Last week, we went to bed and we knew it was kind of a chance of some snow. And then lo and behold, the next morning we woke up and there was about 6 inches of snow over the whole lake bed. And so we're like, well, what the heck, what better time to test out some tires? And so we went out, we ran up sledge and in the snow, we ran around the lake bed, and the tires performed awesome. There was traction everywhere. They didn't get clogged up with mud or snow. They ejected very well. Overall, I was very surprised with them.